Unveiling the Unity, the sects and schools of Bahá'ísm explained. Welcome to this comprehensive exploration of the Bahá'í Faith, a religion rooted in unity and world peace. While the Bahá'í Faith promotes the oneness of humanity and the harmony of religions, there are some groups that have emerged within or around it, diverging in interpretations or leadership. Today, we'll dive into the various groups and branches associated with the Bahá'í Faith and discuss how they differ from the mainstream Bahá'í teachings. Mainstream Bahá'í Faith. Mainstream Bahá'ísm, the global Bahá'í community, follows the teachings of Baha'u'lláh, the religion's founder, and is administered by the Universal House of Justice, the supreme governing institution based in Haifa, Israel. It emphasizes global unity, gender equality, the elimination of prejudice, and the harmony of science and religion. Bahá'í believe in progressive revelation, meaning that divine guidance is revealed through a series of prophets or manifestations of God. Covenant breakers. A key concept in the Bahá'í Faith is the covenant, which refers to the succession of leadership after Baha'u'llah's passing. Those who break away from this succession are known as covenant breakers. While the mainstream Bahá'í Faith views them as having violated Baha'u'llah's explicit instructions, several groups emerged over succession disputes. 1. Azali Babism, a group that split from the Bahá'í Faith in the 19th century, following Suv-i-Azal, the half-brother of Baha'u'lláh. 1. This faction continues to follow the earlier teachings of the Bab rather than those of Baha'u'lláh. 2. Orthodox Bahá'í Faith. This small group claims that the mainstream Bahá'í administration has strayed from the original teachings. 2. They follow Joel B. Marangela, who they believe to be the rightful successor of Shoghi Effendi, the guardian of the faith. 3. Rimiites. After the death of Shoghi Effendi, a small group followed Charles Mason Rimi, who controversially declared himself the next guardian. 3. The Rimiites split from the mainstream Bahá'í community, but they have largely dwindled in numbers today. Mainstream Bahá'í institutions. The Universal House of Justice, elected by the global Bahá'í community, is considered infallible in its decisions regarding the administration of the faith. It has maintained the unity of the Bahá'í Faith for over a century, while fringe groups have largely been seen as diverging from the central teachings of unity and progress. Splinter groups. While the Bahá'í Faith does not have formal sects, a few small movements and individuals have diverged from the mainstream teachings over leadership, doctrinal interpretation, or other religious practices. These groups, although minor in number, highlight the challenges that can occur within growing religions. 1. The Bahá'í under the provisions of the Covenant, BUPC, founded by Leland Jensen. This group interprets certain Bahá'í prophecies differently and claims that Jensen is a rightful successor. 2. Other isolated movements. Several other splinter groups or individuals have occasionally claimed new interpretations or directions, but these have generally had little to no lasting impact on the global Bahá'í community. Though the Bahá'í Faith has a global following rooted in unity, small splinter groups and movements have emerged over its 150-year history, typically surrounding issues of leadership and interpretation. However, the mainstream Bahá'í community continues to emphasize the unity of all humankind, a cornerstone of the Bahá'í teachings. If you found this exploration insightful, subscribe to our channel Finite Planet for more deep dives into world religions and their fascinating history.